Howdy ho, Wes here. Just another little thought for you is, where to fit in AI into your business model. Things are quickly getting to the stage where it's no longer, if I should embrace it. It's here now. We're just finding ways to really catch up in some cases. And it doesn't really matter where you are. The AI is going to be here for a very long time. It's going to change a lot of things. Interesting little thought that I've always heard about technology is, people say that we overestimate the impact of technology in the short term, but underestimate in the long term. I think in this case, it might be the other way around. And there's positive impacts and negative ones. I'm going to focus on for now on the positive ones and really think, all right, where should I put this into my business model? So I'm going to share what we've been doing and how we think about this. And obviously, step number one is you need to have a business model. Now, good news is you don't have to freak out and think, I have to change everything. AI is just going to absolutely change anything. In fact, what we're just finding is AI could almost be called accelerated intelligence. We have the same processes, same systems, and people just seem to be able to get through them much, much quicker. So literally things that would take sometimes 60 days, 2 months to get something done, they're getting it done in the morning, all right? So I'll run you through what we have. We call this the Rainmaker Compass, and this is something we built over the last 7 years. And just to run you through to what a good business model, in my books at least, would look like is, if for anyone to become what we call a rainmaker, you need three things. It's going to be leads, to be able to convert those leads into sales to give you sustainability, and then when you want lifestyle and you want to scale, you then really turn up the juice. And then if you connect all three, so leads into sales and sales into scale, and then being able to add lead sources, that's where you get the impact and fundamentally become what we call a rainmaker. So that's all good and well. And when the opportunity around AI came along, it's like, well, do we change everything? Do we switch things out? What do we do? Well, actually what we found was it just really accelerated. So to give you an example, on the lead side of generating leads on LinkedIn specifically, we found, you can have an AI-powered profile that's going to help you network better, get better relationships. Same processes, same thinking, just a heck of a lot quicker. So what we found was you still need the credibility. In other words, how do I be seen as the expert in my area? And then how do I allow the AI to enhance that and really connect with people? Just a little side note here. Something I've found and shared with AI is there's unintended positive consequences. We are seeing people, me included, better connections, better relationships, deeper understanding of who you're talking to on the other side. I'm sitting there connecting with people, reading through profiles, reading what the AI is helping me with, and finding a much deeper connection. Kind of like the days we had in 2015, where we genuinely got a bit, addicted to, collaborating on LinkedIn and connecting with people and having great conversations. Awesome news that time is back. All right, we can talk about the negative consequences on another one. So anyways, when you got the credibility, you've still got to do your profile, you've got to train your AI and make sure that your AI is constantly learning. Next piece is, how do I have those conversations? So using AI to, connect and really go on a deep level. So we have AI that can help us with that. Have the chats and follow the chats, something that's really cool to follow up, so that we can then look at converting people. We want to convert them into a relationship, into some kind of sale. And then the third pillar would be, what content am I putting out there? So how do I publish content using AI, participate in other people's conversations on LinkedIn and the content that they're putting out there, and then ultimately turning that into a prospect. So everything you can see is exactly the same as what we used to do. I have to be clear on my ideal clients, who, position myself as an expert and have a leads engine. It's all the same processes now, just probably at 1,000 to 5,000 times the speed. So the golden nugget I want to share with you is that your business model really doesn't need to change. It needs to be accelerated. It needs to, probably have some things condensed into each other. But ultimately, if it was working for you and it was working for your clients, there's nothing wrong with that. It's now just to decide, all right, where do I start? And a little hint, start where the biggest demand is. Start with the easiest wins, because I do see people trying to take on the gigantic thing and kind of do everything all at the same time. I don't think that's going to be the way to do it. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, where you're fitting AI into what you're doing, and we'll take the conversation further. Take care.